Morning, afternoon, evening. Welcome to MBS Connect, a daily walk through Proverbs. Today is day 34, and our topic is the gift of salvation. The gift of salvation. And our verse comes from Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8 and 9. For by grace you are saved through faith, and this is not from yourselves. It is God's gift, not from works, so that no one can boast. So it's by grace that we are saved. It's not because of anything that you or I have done, did, or doing. It's a gift. It's by grace. So it's not like there's a popularity contest or a who gives the most contest. It's for anyone, because it's by grace that we are saved. So I want to encourage some of you who may think that you don't have anything to offer, or you're not good enough, or whatever perception you may have about yourself. If you know that you need God's salvation, just ask for it. It's a gift, it's free of charge. And our daily walk starts off with God has given us so many gifts, but none can compare with the gift of salvation. We have not earned our salvation, it is a gift from God. When we accept Christ into our hearts, we are saved by His grace. And that's so powerful, and it's quite a coincidence. I didn't know what the topic was going to be today, and I just so happened to put on this t-shirt. And this t-shirt says, "A blood donor saved my life." And that blood, or salvation, was a gift that 2,000 years ago Christ had already made the decision. He knows the future. He knows us. He knows everything that we have done and will do. And even though at times in our lives we rejected Him, we rebelled against Him, we just went contrary to what His word says. We was just doing the complete opposite, and yet He still made a decision to make this gift, His blood, available for those who ask, not based on anything that we did to deserve it or earn it. He just made it a gift because He loved us so much. And it saved my life, and hopefully it saved so many of your lives. And if you haven't made that decision today, just ask Him, and just ask Him into your heart, and that gift is free for you. God's grace is the ultimate gift, and we owe Him the ultimate in thanksgiving. Let us praise the Creator for His priceless gift, and let us share the good news with all who cross our paths. We return our Father's love by accepting His grace and by sharing His message and His love. When we do, we are eternally blessed in the Father's smile. So we should give thanksgiving. We should praise God for everything that He has blessed us with, for giving us this opportunity to accept salvation as a gift. And not to just stop there, but to share the good news, but to let others know. There's a Christian rapper named Trip Lee, who coined a phrase saying, "The bad news is that we were born in sin, but the good news, we can be born again." And that's so great to share that good news, to let people know about the joys of the kingdom, the joys of being able to be saved, and having someone who is guiding our lives and protecting us and keeping us and allowing us to find light in a world that can be dark at times, in a world where people can hurt us, in a world where not everything, or everything will not go the way we would like it to go, but it is God's will that that we accept Him, and we share His word, and we share um, our new joys of life with others, so they can also have an opportunity to share in it as well. Peter Marshall is quoted here as saying, "The grace of God is sufficient for all of our needs, for every problem, and for every difficulty, for every broken heart, and for every human sorrow." So the grace of God is sufficient. No matter what you may be going through, no matter where you are in your life, the grace of God is sufficient. It'll meet every need that you have. And our daily walk through Proverbs, word for the wise, comes from Proverbs chapter 13, verses 21. And it reads, "Disaster pursues sinners, but good rewards the righteous." And I just got this visualization of, you know, For those who have not yet accepted salvation and are still just living in this world, I can just picture, you know, this disaster train that is just chasing you. I mean, almost every decision you make, every path that you decide to go, it just seems like something is just bound to go wrong or bound to happen. And then I also get this visualization of those who are righteous and those who have accepted salvation and are trying to live right. I can just picture this cloud, this cloud of blessing or this cloud of protection that's just hovering over those who are walking right, and just being rewarded, with blessings, who's been protected from some evilness or evil deed, or even when things are bad around them, that cloud that's covering them is not making it impact their lives as much as it will someone who doesn't have that cloud of protection. So I just challenge and encourage each of you to just truly know that the gift of salvation, it's free. A blood donor saved my life, and he's just waiting there to save your life. You don't have to pay for it. You don't have to give anything. You don't have to have any type of preconditions met. The only thing you need to do is just have a open heart and just accept him in. So with that, guys, be blessed. Have a great Saturday, and until I see you tomorrow, peace.